Oh, hey there.
Hello, happy
Well,
Friday, guys.
happy.
Didn't see you guys there.
Yeah, what are you doing there? Nice to see you.
Surprised me, snuck up on me.
Yeah, Lee
How
sounds
long
like
were you guys gonna
shit.
call for?
Sorry, not Lee. Emma Taylor, actually.
Is it that bad?
No, it's just different. It's not bad, but Lucas, you
But
look like,
worse.
dude. Your
I know it
face looks
sounds
like a
better.
cartoon, like a comic book, like
It's
the
because
way
I
that
actually have a natural lighting in here, where
Yeah.
typically it's just
you
like.
legit
It
look like someone drew you from a comic book.
it
Is this a good?
is.
Is this a good? I almost started talking like Mario. Is this good?
Yeah, and
Yeah, you look good.
Zoom's filter's taking hair off of my head. It's like it doesn't like look this short. It's much longer, but I don't know why Zoom is like cutting it out.
Yeah, you got like
It's
a
the lighting.
military cut now.
It's glistening.
That's weird.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is
Um,
a very bright Friday night, eh?
I know
Yeah. Oh
The
my
sun
gosh.
is.
it's
It's
isn't it?
This is crazy.
it's an
It's
eclipse
because
today. That's why.
yeah, and it's also because Lucas lives near the football stadium and there's a game and the football stadium
Mm,
lights are like shining.
Lights.
Normally I
I
guess you
think
have
that's
your
it.
blinds closed or something, but yeah.
So I guess there's a
So
game tonight, eh?
yeah,
Yeah.
Crazy. Good
The
for you.
Gonzaga or
the
something.
Celtics versus the Bruins. I think
Yeah.
That's the one. That's the
huge
one.
baseball game. Huge.
Um, what are you guys drinking on this Friday night? I'm drinking a beer.
Hey, nice.
I'm drinking hibiscus vodka lemonade, and then I have some nice grape juice and vodka in here.
I'm like Lucas, and I ain't got no alcohol in here.
Dude, that is messed up. That's some
I
weird
mean, I do
shit.
have alcohol here, but it's just not one I'm willing to open.
What is it?
Hey. Oh, it's like special tequila.
Oh, so
Oh
what the a Friday night podcast is in episode 60 is not special enough for you? That's
No, it's
crazy.
not.
well,
Oh,
episode he's waiting for episode 69. That's why.
Yeah,
that's it. That's right. Then we bust it open.
who knows? Maybe episode 69 we just never do one after that until what? Until the enough weeks pass that it would have been episode 420. Then we'll
Yo,
then
hype.
we'll start the show again.
Yeah, we're like a time capsule.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There you go.
Just waiting for the right moments. Yeah,
Or
yeah,
maybe
yeah.
we could just do episode 420 after and just say like all the other ones were like lost in archives, but coincidentally just looks like next week. We just haven't aged in those many years.
Yeah. Hell yeah, blaze it, baby.
Spoken like a true cushioneer.
That's right.
Is that what they call weed connoisseurs? Is cushioniers?
Yeah,
They
they're
Is
like
that like
Buccaneers, but Kush.
You're lying.
What are you talking about?
Is it
Yeah.
no, no?
He's
This
lying.
is the same thing that Lucas is like. Oh yeah, people are saying that people who speak Spanish.
Yeah, people in Brazil. Yeah,
It's
people in
just
Brazil
him.
speak Spanish.
It's just him.
I'm
Yeah,
always my own worst enemy. It always happens.
always. No one beats Lucas but Lucas.
Yo, we're fucking congested, eh? Yo, man, are you congested too?
No, no. Which
What
episode?
am I? I'm not
You're not. You
congested.
sound congested.
Maybe you
but you're
just sound
not.
congested because of the thing.
Oh,
Well,
I'm
funny
good.
enough. Okay, well, so speaking of congestion, so I was trying to like cleanse my sinuses. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever tried to like just like if you have a stuffy nose, like you look at like methods, tips, and tricks on how to clear shit.
Yeah.
So I was reading, and I had never really been a firm believer in like you massage points in your body and other points start to heal. Like when people are like, "Oh, you have a toothache, your ear must hurt, whatever have you."
This guy definitely
Yeah.
jerked off to clear out his
So-
condition. Maybe the snot will come
nah,
out
dude,
there.
I forced a queef every now and then just to clear it out. But so you have some big like your sinus collections are here underneath your like behind your skull, pretty deep by the way, not like at the surface, but like pretty far. And then here you have two major ones as well. So I was looking at massaging methods, and they're like saying that a natural massage point is if you massage like your forehead here. I'm not trying to look stupid. It's like
You just
unibrow.
look stupid.
It just yeah. This is a byproduct.
If you put your tongue at the top of your mouth and flick it forward and you alternate between the two for 20 seconds, apparently it drains it. Now,
Oh,
okay, you guys can look it up. I'm not asking you to do it. I'm not asking you to do it.
no,
So
no work.
the other one is that so you here have a bridge and it kind of like right behind your muscle cheeks. So you massage this and you have to massage this point at the same time, which I was like, yo, this guy has to be double flexible to do it. But anyway, it turns out to something like this, right? Where is she?
No, did you make this joke up? Like there's no way.
It's so elaborate. It's so elaborate.
No, so I didn't make this joke up, by the way. That's actually true. Except the massage point actually looks like this.
And you turned into Batman.
But when I was showing Lee was like, yo, what if you... I thought you were going to do the whole Batman thing. I'm like, yo, I'll do it to Maddie. No, but legit, he was like this. He was like this. He was like into the screen. And I was like, bro, are you good? Like, it was so funny.
Did it work?
Peeling his face back.
These methods did not work for me.
Yo, that's nuts, bro.
I'm trying it.
Who tries that? Like, who was the first person that did that and then was like,
I'm better. I'm better.
Well, I
like,
think,
whoa.
yeah, I don't know who discovered that was the point, but like, it will help clear your nose, but it doesn't help like cleanse your sinus. Like, I have a clear nose right now. Like, I can breathe through my nostrils just fine, but my sinus is actually like inflamed, which is why I still sound stuffy.
Oh, interesting.
It's very weird. Yeah. So I was like, so it helped at one point, but my sinus is still fucked. So I still have to.
The other
I don't
thing
know how to
is,
fix it.
you know, is it Tien from Dragon Ball Z? You know how he does this thing and then like he shoot like is that just snot? But his just comes out of his forehead eye. But he's just always congested.
First of all, he doesn't do this.
How do you know? Have you looked at it in detail? The cartoon, the animation can't like maybe do.
I'm going to have to.
Fair.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to look it up and post.
He does solar flare. Like I think he does.
No, he
like
does
this.
this.
He does this.
Who does this?
Solar flare. It's all, no one does that. Are you talking about Piccolo when he does his special beam cannon?
Maybe he's got.
I thought that's teleportation.
Well, that too. No, but when Piccolo does his special beam cannon, he like shoots it out of his fingers. But then then Goku also does instant transmission like that.
Interesting.
Anyways, just go back a little bit about the Matt. What do you do when you have a congested sinus? Do you just live with it?
Yeah, basically.
That sucks.
I don't think I have any like tips and tricks. I'm just trying to think. The last time I was congested, I just take like sinus medicate, like Buckley's. Like I don't actually even measure it. I literally just when I'm sick, I'll just open the bottle and kind of just drink it. Like not all of it. Like I'll take like a couple gulps. Be like, yeah, that's probably a tablespoon.
You never use the measuring cup, right? Yo, to be honest, I never use the measuring cup either. Like the NyQuil I've been taking the past few days before bed.
Yeah, I just drink it.
NyQuil, codeine. No, I'm just kidding. It's just NyQuil. Like I'll take the cap off the measuring cup, put it to the side.
Chug.
Waterfall some because it's the family NyQuil, not mine. And then.
Oh no, mine's mine. So I don't worry about. I don't care about that.
I just don't.
Speaking of codeine and stuff, at work we have these white styrofoam cups, these large ones that I guess instead of like glass cups, they just got these instead. Not good for the planet, but you know it is what it is. That literally like it looks like if people put like some people put coffee in it. I'm like we have like mugs for that, but they like walk around with it, but because it's so dark. I'm like, bro, it looks like you're drinking the lean at work. So sick, dude.
He does jokes.
Yeah.
There's something.
Go on, sorry. You could buy those in like. I didn't know the styrofoam cups were that easily accessible in that size. I thought that was only like a wrapper thing, but it's not true.
How big are they?
They're like the size of like this glass. You can't even.
Nice.
See it,
yeah.
Like the size.
Oh wow! What?
Styrofoam. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know. That's what I mean. I was like, I've only seen wrappers have those.
Or like certain like fast food joints have those, but yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you just get them from Uline.
Boom. Plug for Uline.
Yeah.
Yo, I feel like hot chocolates hit different out of styrofoam cups.
I agree. I don't know what it is, but like they always taste the best.
Yeah.
That or in a mug, obviously like that.
Yeah, a mug is expected, but you're at like a hockey arena or you're out skating and there's a little hot chocolate stand and they give it to you in a little styrofoam cup.
Yeah, why don't they have cold chocolate or is that just chocolate milk?
Oh, that's a hot take. Because I wouldn't say they're the same.
Because I'd call it cold chocolate because you're obviously not.
Well, because
cold. I thought it was because I'm a cold-blooded killer, but it's because I'm not hot. That's fine.
That's fine. Translation: chocolate from cocoa, and we call it like, for example, Polish you call it cacao. You don't call it chocolate. You don't call it hot chocolate. You call it like cacao. But then chocolate. Like,
do you have to do it like a bird? When you
But then
say-
chocolate's its own standalone word. So I think it's just the English interpretation of cacao.
but cocoa isn't
What
cocoa.
is what? I'm sorry. What is your point here, Lucas?
I'm saying that's why we call it hot chocolate, not because it's a hot chocolate. Like, you know what I mean? Because like there's no cold chocolate for that reason. Because there's no direct translation to cold chocolate. I think it's just the translation
Instead of
that we
cacao.
of cocoa, and we know it as hot cocoa, then we call it hot chocolate.
But cocoa is an
Oh.
English word, is it not?
It is, but I mean like the direct translation from like other countries, because
Okay.
we do
Which
we do
other
not go,
country?
we don't go cocoa here.
You know, this the
Like Cuba.
Spanish people of
Cuba.
Brazil. The Spanish
That's
people
the
of
translation
Brazil.
that's lost.
Yes.
Oh man.
I am still not.
You're still not sold on Luke's idea, or what?
I'm still not sure what the point is. What do you
Lucas is
what do you say?
Okay, Lucas, let me see if I can reinterpret your. Lucas is basically
Sure.
saying instead of hot chocolate, it's hot cocoa, but because we don't like the English word cocoa, we just call it hot chocolate. That right? Is that
You know what? Let's just say yes. It isn't, but let's just say yes. I like that one. I like that one.
Oh, you just talking about like the origins of the word hot chocolate?
I say, yeah, because like how we, because
Uh,
other countries call it by that, and then our English language obviously derived from, other languages, so we kind of pulled that word from it. So we just call it hot chocolate instead of hot cocoa. Because you call it cocoa powder when you get it in powder form for some reason. You don't call it
is
hot
it?
chocolate.
Are
powder.
they the same?
That's
though?
true.
Do
That's
we
a-
know, do we know that it's the same?
oh,
thing?
are they different things? Okay, maybe.
That's true. You know what?
Yeah, because I feel
I would
like
feel really stupid though when they just say it's the exact same. You idiot.
Like
I don't think
okay,
so. I think hot chocolate powder and cocoa are two different things. Two very
Okay,
different things.
let's go with this question. Nesquik chocolate powder is that chocolate or is that cocoa? Like I don't know.
I don't think it's either. I don't think it's chocolate or cocoa. I think it's its own thing.
Oh, okay. So this is gonna
What-
piss everything off here and change everything here, but it's because cocoa is supposed to be what you would call it in powdered form, and when it's solid form, you call it chocolate. So hot chocolate's neither cocoa or chocolate.
So it's like hot liquid chocolate
Yeah, it's just brown lava.
or hot liquid cocoa. They're one and the same.
That is
But
the
they're-
same thing.
But are you telling me that cocoa and chocolate are the same? It's just their form of matter.
Different
That's
states?
very
Yeah, yeah.
state of
Like
matter. That's the word I was looking for.
That's how we
steam
interpret it.
versus
Sorry.
water versus ice. It's
That's
all
the
the
same
same
how-
thing. Just
Chocolate cocoa.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
nuts.
Oh no, the liquid is called diarrhea.
Can I get one large hot diarrhea?
Large, I mean venti.
They hand me a Taco Bell platter. Like, oh, that's not what I wanted.
They're like, oh, you wanted it now, not like a take home.
That's
That's
takeout.
the to go.
Oh
But
man.
like the DIY kit is just like make it
Yeah,
yourself.
those are big now. Who does that? Does Tim Hortons do that?
What?
Like a DIY donut kit? Someone does it.
Yeah.
Is it Tim Hortons?
Tim's, you can order one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's sick.
What the hell?
It's a what are those specialty donuts they have called?
Specialty.
They have a name for it. I don't think it's called just specialty donuts. You know what? Actually, could be.
Can you give me an example of what would be classified as the donut you're speaking of?
Yeah.
Oh, my fucking god, no, no, I can't.
No, I this guy
Yeah,
doesn't
fuck
even know
you,
he's.
Matt.
Are you
Don't you
Google-
dare.
Are you googling it?
I'm opening up my Tim Hortons app right now to see what it's called.
Okay,
Don't fuck around, man.
while you're doing that, so I thought that Tim Hortons had all of their bagels or their donuts delivered every morning. But apparently, when Nikki went to go get one of those coconut, what is it? The coconut, chocolate coconut donut.
Tight.
They basically said, "Oh, the what the hell do you call it? The person who like decorates the donuts. I didn't know this was even a thing. Let's call him the donut designer. I don't know the
I
other
like
word.
that. That's a
But
sick title.
they basically said, yeah, he messed up and forgot to put like the chocolate in, so they're just coconut. I was like, I didn't think they made them at the store, like, or like. So I'm like, I don't know if they just get like sets of plain ones and then they decorate them. I didn't know it worked. Like, I thought they were like the vanilla dip were just already vanilla dipped when they made it, but apparently not. And I was like,
So,
that is fascinating.
It depends on the Tim Hortons. So like the smaller ones typically get it actually done, but the ones that are big can sometimes have a bakery in the back of it.
I didn't think anything in Georgetown would be classified as big, but that's how it works at this Tim Hortons. So, wait, we made it.
That's true. Yeah, because I always thought, I even thought they would be baked there, because sometimes I'll get like a sour cream glazed and it's like fresh. I'm like, yeah, they just cooked it.
I think they come in refrigerated or frozen, so I think they're fresh every day. But
so they just heat them up there.
Yes, I think maybe we need to find someone who works it. I don't know if they would even be able to share that. Like, I don't know if they have like NDAs that they can't talk about that.
Yo, we should get Troy on here. He used to be. I guess you shouldn't out him out.
Why
be higher up in the Tim Hortons?
Yeah, we should ask him. Maybe we'll.
Why settle? Let's just get Tim Horton on here.
No, it's not. Is it Tim Hortons like it belongs to Tim Horton, or is Hortons like his last name? Is like
I think it's apostrophe. Yes, like it's Tim Horton. It belongs to Tim Horton.
Didn't he hear a who?
I knew that was
Tim
coming.
Horton hears a who?
I knew that was coming.
Tim Horton. Tim Horton.
He's an elephant.
Was a Canadian professional ice hockey player. So.
Is he? No, I'm assuming he's no longer.
Yes, he died in a car accident. My old boss was actually telling me about it. He died in a car accident after like a hockey game or something like that.
Brutal.
Brutal.
Well, Canadian legend now.
Yeah, actually, like probably one of the biggest Canadian legends that we know.
Do you think that's when someone says to foreign, I'm Canadian? Actually, I guess it depends where you are. Like, if you ask someone in Mexico, I'm Canadian, what's the first thing you think of? I don't think they'll say Tim Hortons.
No, I think it's just a Canadian owned thing.
Probably
no. You're not interpreting what I think you're misunderstanding. What I'm saying, people like in the northern, like in North America, I think they would associate us with Tim Hortons, whereas someone who doesn't know of Tim Hortons, anyways, wouldn't know obviously to associate us with that.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's like even in the States, I don't think the first thing they'd associate us with is Tim Hortons. I think it's just the northern states, because they don't even have Tim Hortons in the state. Well, other than the northern states. How far south did they get?
I want to say that I'm taking a shot in the dark here. Maybe Cali has some Tim Hortons out there.
What? No way. I don't think so.
I'm gonna Google this.
I think like northeast United States has some Tim Hortons. That's about it.
To be honest, though, it's nothing to brag about. Like, if you were to be like, "Yo, I can't wait! There's a new Tim Hortons coming around." I don't think anyone's ever said that.
If you had to take a guess, how many Tim Hortons there are in the U.S.? What's your number?
Okay, give me a ballpark. How many are in Canada?
5 million.
Okay, how about this? You take a guess. You give me.
How many are in Canada?
Yeah.
Ooh. Wouldn't even know where to begin.
I'm gonna
250,000.
I'm gonna say 1,700 locations.
Okay, there's 4,900. I can't believe you said how much? You said
I said 250.
You know how many zeros that is?
6, right?
So there's 25,000. So how many do you think are in the U.S.?
I thought you said 4,900.
Sorry, 4,900. Now you got me fucking confused.
So there's 4,900 in all of Canada. Okay, so
I assume there's 7 in the U.S.
It's at least that.
No, U.S. is maybe 1,200.
No, U.S. is only 700. 699.
Oh,
that's a lot. Wow. I actually didn't expect that.
The furthest south is not, in fact, California at all. This state, I don't even know what state this is. The furthest south one is in Virginia, which is still pretty far south.
You don't know what state Virginia is?
No, like on a map. I didn't know like what it looked like.
Oh, where? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So it's there's one in like the very south point of Virginia. It's like 5 or less of them are in that area.
Wow.
But Virginia's pretty far south. We're almost gonna.
Virginia's high.
We're gonna be North Carolina.
Yeah.
But
yeah, Virginia's high though. I'm not surprised that there's so few Tim Hortons. The States has a bunch of wicked donut spots.
Well, they've got Starbucks as their coffee. Their
Dunkin'
go-to.
Donuts as well.
That's
their
true.
version.
And I mean, like we have some hype ass donuts places too, just like anywhere else that has like those mom and pop shops, those one-offs, i.e. San Remo, Daddy-O's, yada yada. But like the States have some like hype chains that are like everywhere, and you're like,
Sorry to bring it back around because I just figured it out. By the way, it's called the Dream Donut Kit, and those specialty donuts are called Dream Donuts.
Oh, actually,
What's the Dream Donut?
That's why it'll always be like mini egg Dream Donut, Reese Dream Donut. That's when it's like a decadent like filled donut, or like decadent, their fancy version, right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so build your own Dream Donut. So it gives you like one piping if you want to fill some donuts with your own jelly. I'm like, yo, that's actually pretty cool. I would give that a shot.
Do they give you a tool, or do you have to use your own?
No, like they give you like these plastic like.
Yeah, fill your own donut, baby.
That's gonna be code next time. I'll be like, hey babe, you want to make some Dream Donut?
Some jelly filled.
Yeah, for Maddie, they're gonna be like, yo, so Joel at 3 and 12, he's like, I hope they give us real tools then. I hope they give us real tools.
Oh man,
I love Boston creams. What?
Like the color or the flavor or the filling? What do you like?
The hockey team.
The color
of what?
What are you talking about?
The donut. What are you talking about?
I like the weight.
Oh.
Gosh.
So in the States, they've got Starbucks for coffee. Is Dunkin' Donuts? I don't think I've had Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts is pretty good.
Like they're
real sugary though. They're real sugary.
What about like the rest of the stuff you can get there? Like, are their breakfast sandwiches good? Do you guys like Tim Hortons breakfast sandwiches? By the way, I think that's a good.
Yeah,
I think their farmer's wrap is like unbelievably amazing.
I had my.
It's pretty good.
Normally get them. I had one, but I wasn't I don't think I like the hash brown inside. I think that was what it was about it when I had it.
I think that's what gives it its extra little piece that I was missing. Like I want the extra texture.
So why don't you get a hash brown and then put it in your breakfast sandwich? I like their biscuits.
They do have farmer sandwiches as well, so the same thing, just without the wrap, like on a biscuit or whatever. Yo, that croissant, because I'm pretty sure I got one on a croissant once.
Wait, I was gonna say their croissant breakfast sandwiches.
To be honest, Tim Hortons as in terms of quality and stuff like that, I'm always happy when I go there. Like I'll spend $1 for a donut, and I'll be like, yo, $1 for this donut. I'm happy with that. I'm chilling.
That's true. That's a good point.
What is a farmer's sandwich? What's the difference? Does it just come with the
same
hash
thing,
brown?
just without a wrap?
But it has the hash brown inside of it.
Yeah, same thing. You have a hash brown as a topping.
You're not a fan of the hash brown being in it at all.
Yeah, but I thought it was just like a breakfast sandwich. Then I didn't know it was called like a farmer's breakfast sandwich.
That's like farmer's biscuit, farmer's thing. You'll see.
Yeah, I think it's just what they call the ingredients.
I hate that. I know that. I know Tim Hortons menu is pretty good.
Okay, what about have you had I've never had McDonald's donuts. Are they any good?
They're small, but they're okay.
Nah. Yeah, they're all right.
They're not worth the money, to be honest with you. And
I think
expensive.
I think for the most part, Tim Hortons breakfast sandwiches are better than McDonald's.
Yes, I 100% agree. The exception is maybe the McGriddle.
The McGriddle, man.
I was gonna say
you can't beat the McGriddle.
No, even still.
If I could get the Tim Hortons fillings, but with a McGriddle outside, I think that would be good. Like I like Tim Hortons. Their sausage tastes good, has a good taste. Their eggs, now they're the real eggs. Before they used to be powdered eggs. I didn't know that. But their real ones are good. Their cheese, I mean, processed cheese sucks, but I think everyone uses processed
I feel like there's a time and place for processed cheese, and when I go to like fast food places, that's exactly what I'm expecting, and that's exactly what I want.
I agree.
No, I hate processed.
Yeah.
That's why A&W I get the Uncle Burger because it's not processed. It's like,
Swiss cheese, right?
No, it's like real cheddar.
It's real cheddar. Okay, yeah, that's hype. That's hype. But
I hate processed cheese.
You know what though? Tim Hortons' processed cheese isn't as bad as McDonald's. Like McDonald's, you can tell it's fucked up. Where Tim Hortons kind of like
rubbery.
Tim Hortons is on that balance of like it's kind of shit, but like it's tolerable. But I do agree, like Tim Hortons has better sausage quality, where McDonald's just doesn't give a shit like that. They're just like, yo, it's grease.
Yeah, but the other thing though is like I can't eat a McGriddle every day. I can't. But every morning I could have a breakfast croissant.
That's fair for consistency
Yeah,
reasons.
it's fair.
But I
Right?
think a McGriddle has its place though, where I'm like, yo, like this.
Yeah,
hits
sometimes
As a
every
treat.
spot.
As a
every
treat,
spot.
sure. Man, I don't know if we told you this or not, but like one of our coworkers at this point has.
Yeah.
Did I tell you this?
But
Okay.
yeah, keep going just in case someone
Wait,
missed
wait.
that episode.
Sure. At this point in his life, he had probably eaten like 4 McGriddles in recent history. Loves them, addicted to them. Then one day he's like, "Yo, you know what would be sick is if they had pancakes as buns." And Luke's and I like look at each other one time. We're like, "You jackass! That's what the McGriddle is. It's pancake buns." And he was like, "Whoa!" He's like, "See how smart I am? Like I thought of that idea." I'm like, "No, they were doing it. Like what are you talking? What are you talking about?"
And we're like, what do you think they were before? He's like, I thought they were just a soft English muffin with maple syrup. Like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about?
And he's talking about how smart he is for coming up with the idea. I was like, this is not a display of your intelligence. Well, it is a display of your intelligence, but not how smart you are, how stupid you are.
Yeah. That's factoring the other way for sure.
Yeah, 100%. He's in the negatives.
So, fuck, what was I gonna say? What about Starbucks? You guys like Starbucks breakfast food?
Yo,
their chorizo breakfast.
Yes,
is
that's good.
Very
that one.
Very good. They have a chorizo breakfast sandwich, which is basically like what you'd order a Tim Hortons sandwich. So like egg, like a thick slice of chorizo on it, and like in between real cheese, which you would enjoy.
Is it chorizo?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think
I was thinking of the same thing. It's like the sausage, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But I swear everyone just calls it chorizo. Or Teresa, Mother Teresa. But like, yeah,
I'm not sure the actual pronunciation though. Because
Carl in chat, can you let us know? Excuse me, what the correct pronunciation is of that?
Yeah, I think I'm with you, Matt. That I think it's chorizo, but
yeah, we never know.
What do I know? I'm pretty ignorant myself.
It's all the same to me.
It's true.
But yeah, theirs is pretty good. But obviously, their drinks are what make them.
Yo, that passion tea lemonade hype.
I don't think I don't know the last time I've had a drink from Starbucks. Like it's probably been like 6 years at least. I don't get it.
Do you go there for other things, or you just don't get anything at all?
I just don't go.
Oh, you just don't go. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Actually, the only thing that's really good that I would go for is their double bacon croissant breakfast sandwich. It is like
that sounds good.
Their croissant. Yeah, if you've never had it, that shit's banging.
Anything on a croissant is always 20 times better.
But theirs is so fluffy, and it's not like a croissant shape. It's like a circle croissant, so it's like a bun. It's good. You should get one tomorrow when you go to work.
Well, Osmos just dropped their breakfast menu too. Well, like instead of like chicken on the rocks, it's chicken on like scrambled eggs.
What?
No, I wish. Wouldn't that be sick?
Osmos dropping a breakfast menu would actually be hype.
I think
that would actually work for them.
Chicken and garlic sauce on eggs. I'm sure that would be amazing. You know how much fucking protein would be in that thing? I would get so jacked.
Yo, no one's gonna eat that before work because they're gonna be in the bathroom all day, bro. Protein sweats.
Yeah,
yeah. They're gonna be in that stall working that.
So wait,
shift,
aren't you talking
baby.
about like people's present day? Like nothing changes then. It's like status quo for employees.
It's true. Yeah, that is what our workforce is like, as is.
We take turns. We cycle shifts.
So maybe they have released it. We just don't know, and that's
we just.
Some of our employees, I believe it exists.
Yeah, what are some other places that you think would have hype breakfast menus?
If they
that don't currently,
any pizza place.
What, like a breakfast pizza?
Just let me order pizza for breakfast.
Just open earlier. Open early.
They always open at like 10 or 11. It's like, bro, I'm ready now. 7 a.m.
What about
right.
like eggs and like bacon on a pizza? What do you think?
I'm sure that'd be fine.
Like scrambled eggs.
I think that'd be fine. Yeah.
Yo, we should try it with a homemade pizza.
Yeah, let's do it. That sounds great. Even fried egg. Fry an egg on that pizza. I'm still down for that too.
Egg and cheese always works together. So
even
if they make a quiche like a pizza and kind of do it in that kind of shape.
That's true. We're basically just making quiche at that time.
Keef Chief?
This guy's trying so hard to make the joke.
I just said his name back.
Quiche Chief?
Chief Quiche. What else quiche? What's quiche?
Have you never had quiche before?
I don't know.
It's like an egg tart.
Yeah.
What did you call me?
It's like so basically egg and cheese, like you just mix a bunch of egg and cheese together and kind of put it onto like a shortbread.
Like a
So
pie
almost
crust,
like
yeah.
almost like a pie crust. Yeah, and it'll usually come in slices and you just eat it as is, or like little tarts.
So
Very good.
They
I
put
see.
things like broccoli, ham, stuff
I
like
can
that.
see Emma in chat is pissed because we gave her flack that fruit tarts are not a real thing, but egg tarts are in fact a real thing. Yeah, sorry, Emma.
Yeah, she's upset. Sorry about that.
Uh, interesting. I've never had quiche. Yo, has anyone had Taco Bell's breakfast?
Do they do breakfast?
They do
They
breakfast.
do.
I have
I
not
don't know if
tried
it's
it.
a states thing only or if we have it here, but
We had it.
some
We had it.
some of
I
the
don't know if we still
menus
do.
I've seen ads for. I was like, that
Yeah.
that breakfast burrito looks bomb.
Yeah, that or for tacos, instead of the taco shell, it's a waffle in the same.
What?
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, legit. I'm
Yo,
not
that
making
sounds
shit up.
hype.
And it had like a
Yo, why
little
did
like
no one
sausage.
why did
I'm
no one
about
try
that.
that? Why did no one try that in Mexico?
Yo, yeah. Why did?
Oh yeah, no, because you know
We should have done some
the
dumb
waffles
stuff
were
like
like 3-inch thick. You couldn't.
So
fold
squish
that
it
back.
down. Just squish it down.
You know what you could do? You could actually cut a hole in it and almost just make like a corn dog out of it. Would have been fucking excellent.
Yeah.
Yo, next time we all go on a resort, we have to do some bold dinner ideas like that.
Some
or food
shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, epic mealtime. Remember that? That stuff was crazy.
That shit died so fast. Like it was.
Yo, they were revolutionary.
Everyone was like, "Yo, did you see the episode? Yo, you didn't miss."
Yeah.
That's because like how many crazy meals can you do before you're just like redoing the same thing?
Well, you lack innovation.
Yeah, it became bacon strips and bacon strips and bacon strips. It literally became that. So everyone was kind of over the bacon strips. Like, yo,
just put bacon on everything.
But you know what though? I don't know how long they've been going on for, but they were going on for a few years.
Yeah, it was a big channel.
Was it that long? Wow.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like our channel. One day people look back like, man, that channel was huge.
And then the main character, you know, the guy who had the beard, the main character of Epic Time, he became like a Viner.
Really?
Yeah, he got like big into Vine.
It's funny. There's this lady
at saying wine weird.
Vine,
very big into Vine.
Vine. There's this lady at Jits who I don't know if she got it from.
Oh my god, always Jits, dude. Jesus Christ.
Hey,
you see almost snuck it in there under the radar.
I don't know if she got this from Epic Mealtime, but like we were talking about, like it was this past Thanksgiving, some months ago. Apparently every year she bacon wraps her turkey. Does anyone else do that?
I heard it's very good.
I've never heard of that before until she told me. She's like, "Oh yeah, like every year we wrap our turkey in bacon." I was like, "What? Like that's some Epic Mealtime shit." Stuff it with McDoubles as well. Like, damn, invite me over.
Have you ever had my mom used to make this bacon wrap meatloaf. It was insane.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah, and then it had cheese on top. It was called like cheeseburger meatloaf. It was bomb.
That sounds good.
Yo, tell her to invite me over. What the hell? That sounds amazing. No. Tell her I'll be there.
No, yo, we got it. I'll make that the next time we do our.
No. I don't want you to make it. I want your mom to make it. I want you to ruin it.
You add seasoning. You just got salt.
Tell your mom to make it.
Yeah,
and she could drop it off.
It's like 2 kilos of meat and 4 bottles of barbecue sauce, baby. Let's get the blood flowing. Speaking of MMA, a little off topic here. You were talking about a few weeks ago, Lee, an MMA fighter who apparently like tried to get justice for someone.
Yes.
What can you explain just a little bit? Because I have a case that followed like that.
The story. Yeah. So Cain Velasquez.
I remember that guy.
Yeah. Do you? Yeah. Former UFC heavyweight champion. One of the baddest mofos on the planet. Sick dude. I might script some of the details on this because the story was ever changing and I've kind of stopped following it. But it was something like either his son or daughter was at daycare and he found out that someone was molesting, let's just say his child at daycare. And it wasn't even an employee. It was just some guy. So he ended up finding out it was 100 incidents of this guy molesting his child. So he did the right thing, went to the police about it. The guy got let out on bail. So the justice system failed Cain Velasquez there. And like any decent father, he took matters into his own hands, ended up chasing down the guy in his car, for like something like 11 miles, shot out of his window with a gun, ended up shooting the passenger of the car, which happened to be the guy's stepdad, I think it was, or either stepdad or father-in-law, one of the two. And then Cain Velasquez got arrested for that. That's the story.
So the reason why I brought that up is because that case was out as of recent. But did you ever hear of a case called a person called Gary Plausch?
No.
So there's this guy, and I read about this in the news today. So for some reason, I don't know why it popped up, but there's a guy named Gary Plausch, and he was an American man known for publicly killing Jeff Doucette. Now, what Jeff Doucette did was, I don't want to get into details, but basically abused his son sexually. And just this random guy who abducted and did that. So kidnapped his son, abused him, and released him. Now,
I'm sorry. Some random guy kidnapped Jeff.
Gary Plausch's son.
Okay, gotcha.
So
gotcha.
Jeff Doucette, this random guy, abducted
you.
Gary Plausch's son, actually abused him and released him, and eventually they found Jeff Doucette guilty. They were basically filming him on the news walking into like a hallway of some sort. I forgot what it was. I think it was some sort of public area, basically, with the cops like walking him down. Gary Plausch, the father, publicly executed him live because he was there hiding in disguise on a phone, and you literally just see the video of like they're walking by, and he like pulls out, shot to the head, like right in front of the news was recording, shot the guy.
Wow.
When did that happen? Recently?
No, 1945.
Oh, good for him.
But there's footage. Like you can go Google it right now. You'll find Gary Plausch like straight up assassinating this guy on live. Crazy. So Gary Plausch served. This is where it's interesting. I think it was like. So was initially charged with second-degree murder, but agreed to a plea bargain in which he pleaded no contest to manslaughter. He was sentenced to 7 years suspended sentence with 5-year probation. So 5-year probation for basically murdering someone live on TV. Now, obviously, I would say, and this is a pretty strong opinion, that fuck the other guy anyway. Like this guy with emotion, who's a father. Like I think you know what, kudos to him for doing this, but obviously it's very messed up. It was on live TV and everything.
I wonder how often in cases like that you can get away with insanity, or there's a term for it, like
that you
momentarily insanity.
Yeah.
Like you weren't in your right mind space for a given time and you did some shit. There's a proper name for that, and I forget what it is. But I wonder if you could get away with that. What are you gonna say, Matt? Sorry.
Yeah, I was just reading a tweet that someone had I was reading about the whole Cain Velasquez thing, and someone tweeted like if one of my grandkids, you touch one of my grandkids, I'm in jail too. And then he quoted, he's like my precious mother used to say, sometimes justice is just us. And I was like, oh, that's deep.
Ooh, that's a good quote.
Yeah,
that's a good quote.
Yeah.
So also just to quickly note, so about that Plausch guy, so Jody Plausch, one of his relatives, I don't know. Oh, it's actually Gary's son, the one who was actually the victim, wrote a book about it. And the book is called Why Gary Why.
Oh,
wow.
More interesting.
That's probably good. That's a good read.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
Published in 2019.
That title makes me assume that he has some, criticisms of his dad doing that.
No, it's because Deputy Mike Barnett asked Gary Plausch why Gary why seconds after television cameras recorded Gary shooting and killing.
Okay, fair.
Oh, Jeff Doucette was also a karate instructor.
Weird that he said why. Like, you got to know why. Like, it's not a surprise.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, if you see he did it, it's like.
I think it's more so.
Yeah, but
why would you do this? Like, why would you make matters worse?
Yeah, exactly. And I'm sure there were a bunch of conversations between law enforcement and Gary being like, being like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I'm gonna kill this guy, and like, yo, this is not the right path. We gotta do this, blah blah, blah, whatever. And then that happened. The guy's like, fuck, man, like we talked about this. But again, this is me just assuming and filling in the blanks.
It's just like, fuck, man, we talked about this, Gary.
Yeah, I really downplayed that.
Get it together, Gary.
Come on, man.
God damn it, Gary.
Why, Gary? Why? I'm so sorry for making fun of this. That's so bad.
No, but that's probably how people will read the book. The title now is how you just. Why, Gary? Why?
Another
If
thing,
I help
Very-
the sales of that book,
Yeah,
you're
very
welcome.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at us just boosting the sales. Kits had a huge weekend. Shout out
With
to
our
us.
with our mega platform here.
Yeah, way more than
Just,
4
you know.
subscribers.
yeah,
It's like 6. So.
yeah. Check your numbers.
oh,
Yeah.
so another thing we were talking about at work was one of our coworkers was talking about band he used to listen to. You guys know the band U2. I'm pretty sure it's pretty
Oh,
obvious.
yes.
U2
Yeah,
is, right?
YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like a big channel now that you
So
can post.
U2 had played in Kiev, Ukraine for 40 minutes last Sunday. And you know what my first thought was? Didn't they suffer enough?
Yo,
That's pretty funny.
I don't think I could name you one U2 song.
With or without you, easy. Beautiful Day.
I did not know that was
Stuck in
that.
the Mud.
With or Without You is a good song.
They have like 3 good songs. Now, here's the thing: the reason why how I remember U2 is because some odd years ago, I want to say maybe even like 10 years ago. Now,
Whoa, that's not
They
some
ha-
odd years. That's
Apple had forced
Yeah,
the
free.
newest U2 album on everyone who had their product. If you had a MacBook, if you had iTunes, you are getting U2. There's no decision here. You're getting it. Like there wasn't even an update. Like there wasn't even like you should update your computer. It's just like, sorry, we gotta slow down your computer for a second. We gotta take care of some business, check in some stuff, and then fucking
Yeah, it's like it's like flagged as like a critical system update. You install it. It's like you see like you see the side. It's like, oh, this album's now in your music folder. You're like, what the fuck?
But that's basically
why, Gary? Why?
So I found out that they forced U2 on me, and at first you couldn't delete it. By the way, you delete it.
You
Because
couldn't.
iTunes is part of the program that you had to have as a default. Like anyone who was new to iTunes would come with that. So you delete it, you restart your computer, it's back in there, baby. There's no.
That's
there's no way back.
hilarious.
So I was scared. For like a whole 6 months, I didn't sync my phone to my computer. I'm like, I don't want that shit on my phone. Like, I don't want it forced to listen to on my drive. So I had to like avoid it at all costs.
Do you
It was
think
the
that
worst
was?
thing ever?
Do you think that was subconsciously in society, like subconscious to society as a whole? The preface for the Me Too movement was because it's like, did you get U2? And they'd be like, me too. And then
That was the real trauma. That was the real trauma.
You know what?
Yeah.
You
To be honest, that sounds a little more traumatic than some of the issues. So
And I heard too that album like sucked. Like it wasn't even a good album.
it was terrible, man.
Really?
The one good song
Yeah.
they had was just a promo for the album, so it was 20 seconds. I'm like, dude, the one song that was decent wasn't even a real song, it was a promo.
Brutal.
Yeah, and it's like if they were like, if they did that with like The Weeknd, I'm like, yo, that'd be cool. You know what I mean? But it's like you
I don't think if you do it with any band, there's no way, there's no winning. I don't even know why they decided it was U2, because they weren't even popular around the time they did that. There was like a hey, like I guess they're releasing a new album. You guys heard of these guys? Yeah. Want to just do it? Want to fuck up everyone right now? We can do it right now. We can activate this pull switch.
Do you think there's a lot of confusion too? Like, have you heard of the band? They're like, U2? And they're like, no, me too? They're like, no, U2. You know what I mean? Like, do you think they ever had like confusion around that?
Like that Rush Hour scene.
Yeah.
When exactly. Yeah. That's probably exactly how the meeting went.
Yeah.
It must have been so confusing for them to tell the coding team as a whole. Like, this is what you're gonna be doing to everyone. You're gonna be putting U2. It's like, what? What do you mean me too? Like, no, the band. They just started going off a whole chain.
Oh, you mean Bono?
Yeah, that's it.
I don't know anyone else in the
not
band.
bad. No, of course, no one does.
Yo, do they still do those like Christmas albums where it's like everyone collaborates and makes like, remember
Yeah, I was just saying.
like
Yeah,
the Band-Aid festivals was like everyone was on that shit?
yeah.
Do you think they'll do that now that COVID's basically done?
Did they stop because of COVID?
I just assumed they couldn't collaborate in person anymore because of COVID.
Oh, maybe. I can't remember the last time it's ever happened.
I saw it used to be like run by like Lionel Richie and Michael Jackson. So like I think they just both stopped once like.
I don't think Lionel Richie's dead.
No, but
That's what you're gonna say.
I just think no. I think like once like his generation of music, where he's like, yo, I hate the next generation of pop. He's like, yo, fuck it, we're pulling.
Yeah, not single
As
these
soon
motherfuckers.
as Justin Bieber came into the loop, he's like, yo, we're pulling back right now. Like, there's no more. But yo, the one scene from like, have you ever seen like the behind the scenes of them doing that?
No.
Michael Jackson was coaching this one singer. He's like,
Oh yes, yeah.
just do it this way. Just do it this way. Very soft. Don't need to be yelling. And like they're doing it over again, and the guy goes like harder than last time. He's like, if you just believe, and he's like yelling to the mic, and Michael Jackson's like, look, he's like so fucking pissed. I gotta actually put that.
Do you remember who it was? Do you remember who it was?
You know what? Let me look it up.
I remember exactly the clip you're talking about. I forget who the hell it was. Yeah, it's just funny.
Was it like a known singer?
I don't even know if it was. If it was an actor.
Oh,
I don't remember who it was, but
Huey Lewis.
Oh, so yeah, it was Huey.
I don't know who the hell Huey Lewis is. But he literally sings it to him. He's like, "This is how he wants you to sing it."
You don't know who he is? You don't know who he is?
No, shut up. Shut up.
That was fucking perfect.
Dude, that was good.
That was good.
That was good. You don't know who Huey is? That's funny. Well done. Well done.
How did we even get to that? How did we?
We're talking about U2, Bono. We started talking about the big collabs. Then we reached this.
Oh
shit.
yeah.
Right. Yes.
I somehow remember that. While I was reading something. Okay, I have one last thing here. We got one last thing here to talk about. If you guys are going to a cottage, this is a debate between some of my friends right now. Is that, aka just me? When you go to a cottage,
between yourself, like
him and Christina, they're not on the same page about this.
internal conflict.
Her and I are not friends. When you go to a cottage, what do you bring booze depending on how long you're going to be there? Like if you're going to be there for like, let's say,
I bring booze no matter what.
4 to 5 days.
Yeah,
do you bring liquor instead of pre-mixed? If you're like there for a day, would you just prefer to bring mixed? Like, do you guys change it depending on how long you're going?
The quantity changes, but what I bring is probably the same.
Yeah, correct.
So like, would you be that guy who brings, like, let's say you brought up beer for an occasion? I know that none of us, well, Maddie, you might drink beer, but I probably don't.
No, not anymore.
Would you like end up bringing like 3 2-4s because you're gonna drink that much beer?
Yes.
Really?
To
me, it's like at that point I'm switching to a vodka bottle because I just don't want to be transporting all that shit.
No.
I see what you're saying. I see your point.
No. I would not. Like if I was set on drinking that, like when I went up to, there was a weekend I went up to Sean's cottage and then went up to my cottage after. I bought 3 cases of beer for that weekend, like for that segment of time. So I brought one up to Sean's cottage, and I think I eventually had to go back and get half of one, and then brought the rest up to our cottage after. But I didn't. It's because it's what I wanted to drink at the time. So if I want to drink it, then I'll just, to Lee's point earlier, I would just change how much I'm bringing.
Yeah, I also feel like your plan would work against you there, Lucas, because I see your point. Is you're just like, fuck it, I'll go for something harder instead of just bringing a lot of lower alcohol things.
Drunk and you drink it faster.
But that's the thing is, you're gonna crush that bottle of vodka in a day anyways. Then what are you doing for the rest of the time? Whereas the other way, at least it paces you.
That's fair too, but I mean, like ultimately, I'm bringing enough vodka to compensate. Like rather than a 2-6, I'll bring like a 60. You know
Yo, do you ever think we'll get a time in our lives where it's like you don't like? Because I noticed this, like when I go to like, you ever go to some family function, you don't bring liquor because it's like when they're hosting, there's going to be tons of liquor. Like, do you ever think we'll be at a point in our lives where it's just like going to Maddie's house, I don't have to bring stuff because I know that he's got like liquor that I like.
Absolutely. And I think we're pretty close.
Yeah.
I think we're close to those times. I don't think we're very far. Yeah.
No. It will probably by the end of this year, I want my house to be the house.
I used to do that. I used to supply like 2 2-4s for the people coming over, but I just found I was like, I'm spending too much money, and not everyone drinks beer.
Yeah, exactly. I used to do the same thing, but then as I narrowed down my friend group, everyone has a different taste in alcohol. And I'm like, I can't buy everything. Like, I don't know what you guys were drinking. So
yeah, but Maddie, you're pretty you always have like one of each liquor. So like every time I'm like, I didn't bring enough alcohol. Maddie will always be like, you want a shot of vodka? Dude, we still have vodka here. It's typically stuff that I've left.
Yeah.
But that's why I think we're pretty easy because I know that I could have a reserve bottle of tequila and a reserve bottle of vodka, and it would be like, oh, there's like, I'd always have something to drink, like with you two, and then like Emma would just have maybe a bottle of white wine or wine in the fridge, and then Christina is like, I don't know if she's like a mixed drinks kind of like I don't know what if I were to be like if you had to drink one thing, what is your
Well,
go-to?
her go-to is like the Snapple Peach vodkas and wine. That's like the only thing I see her drink.
You can't say two. Those are two go-tos. Then you just gave me
This
two
guy
options.
This guy broke the rules of the game.
White wine, Moscato. Moscato, I feel like any wine drinker's down. Any white girl, including myself.
It's funny. There was a coworker that we used to have, and him and I were talking about like what we like to drink. He's like, "Oh yeah, like I used to love drinking beer. That's why I have like my beer belly now and stuff." He's like, "But like lately, all I drink is wine." He's like, I like a good wine, and just to relax and unwind for the day." And jokingly, of course, because before he was talking about he's like, "Oh, I don't like tequila. Like tequila's too harsh. I like my wine." I was like, "Oh, so you're just a white girl?" And he like actually got offended. He's like, "I guess you could say that." And I was like, "Bro, it's a joke." It was a joke because he's like a Jamaican man.
It's because you assumed his gender, dude. That's fucked.
I think that's why he was upset.
Yeah. You can't do that.
I accept being a white girl. I will go to Starbucks and order the most fruitiest drink. No problem.
Yeah, you absolutely are a white girl.
Shots with umbrellas? Give them to me, baby.
Shots with umbrellas? No. Mixed drinks with umbrellas.
Sorry, mixed drinks. Sorry, I got too excited.
He just really wanted those umbrellas in there. Anything, please.
And then do you put it in like behind your head and leave it like a how you put it behind your ear type thing, like a pen? But then
sick. Yeah, a little accent to the outfit.
I'll start doing that. Exactly. Sick. Damn.
But make sure if it's on a toothpick, you actually like stick it in your skin. Like don't just like rest on your ear, just like fucking right through your ear, like a piercing.
Yeah, we should. Sorry, I was gonna say we should do when we do our hosting dinner things. The host has to make a drink for everyone too, and it can't be like a this and that kind of drink. It can't be just like a rum and coke or a vodka cranberry. Like you gotta make a drink.
I'll do apple pie shots every time. More so for me than anyone else.
No, I'd veto it. You have to let us know ahead of time.
No, that's the whole point.
I'm making strawberry daiquiris.
Oh yes.
Yo,
okay.
You're hosting next again,
and forever.
Yeah, 2 times. It's okay when my kitchen. I ordered all my stuff for my kitchen, so.
Oh wow, it's game on, eh?
Appliances, yeah, not the shelves yet.
Do you need help?
Nice.
Well, I'm getting the
I
cabinets.
can find a company to help you.
I knew you were gonna say something
I'm
stupid.
getting the cabinets installed, and then the only thing I'm doing myself is the flooring install. I'm not tearing it out.
You're just installing over?
What?
You're just installing it over the current flooring?
No, like I'm getting someone to tear it out. I'm not.
Oh, you're someone to tear it out, and then you put. Oh, okay,
no.
gotcha.
Can you install them over existing floors? I thought you couldn't do that.
Depending on what it is, yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, there is some flooring now that you can install over pre-existing flooring.
Huh. Very interesting.
Yeah.
You'll also become taller every time you do that. Like you'll feel taller.
Yeah, your floors are like
the room shrinks. Yeah.
But so I'll host first when my kitchen's done, or second, I guess, because I've already hosted first.
I was gonna say I'll try and beat you to it. I'll try and host next.
I'll probably host.
Oh, what did you say, Lucas?
If I host, it'll probably be like a barbecue with the fire pit. That's probably gonna be my thing. I'll wait till the weather's here.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
That's all right.
Yo, speaking of weather, is fantastic.
Yeah.
Look at it. It's Friday night and the lights are still out.
Friday, look at this. Is this not the best Friday night? It's like what, almost 10 o'clock? It's 10 o'clock. That's insane.
And we didn't let viewers know, but it's gonna be a short episode today because we've got things going on.
It's actually
we have some volunteering to do. We have a volunteer program to go do right now. Causing a ruckus.
At the strip club.
Out here causing ruckus.
We're volunteering, but
we also just decided this week that we're calling our loyal followers. You're part of the Carmi. Yeah.
That's
cool.
Yeah, you can tell people that actually it's patented now by us.
Yeah, part of the Carmi.
Yeah, not the Sea Army, because that's actually how it was portrayed.
I screwed up there. That's my bad. I thought you were gonna read it as Carmi, the way I spelled it. I was like, no, that's not what I meant.
That's not either.
And then I just went a different route that was also wrong.
Yeah, the Sea Army. Sea Army. That's how when I read it, that's how I initially verbalized it in my head. Is verbalized it?
Verbalize, pronounce,
Phonetically pronounced. Yeah. I
Is
guess
verb
that's
what is to verbal?
verbalizes.
No, but wouldn't that not be the same if I said it out loud? Did I not just verbalize it?
I guess you just said
Sure,
it.
but is it a real word? Is that a real word?
I think so.
Maybe.
Like if I verbalize my complaints. No,
Huh.
I've heard people use
When you vocalize your complaints. That sounds weird.
Vocalize makes more sense.
No, verbalize, express in words, especially by speaking out loud. I just
Especially. You just verbalized the meaning of verbalize for you, bro. Bless you.
Crazy.
Yo,
And then the
I
other
can't believe
thing-
he proved you wrong, and then he just dabbed on
He
you.
just dabbed on me. God damn.
The other thing Lucas does as well is speak, especially at excessive length with little real content.
What? That's the definition for verbalize?
Yeah, the dangers of verbalizing about art, or the dangers of Lucas verbalizing.
The dangers of people giving Lucas a platform. Yeah.
Let's
That's
see
why I
what
pay for the subscription. I give the platform to myself.
Yeah,
I know.
we can't shut him down. But let's give our thanks, and then we'll
Roll out.
we'll head out like a baby. Lucas, what do you think?
That's a good one.
You never heard that?
No, I've never heard that.
I'm thankful for people who own cottages and invite me. Big shout out. Yo, big shout out.
Big up, big up. I'm grateful for this wonderful weather that we're stepping into. Summer's here, baby. Summer's here.
I'm thankful that I have a cottage that I can choose who I invite people to.
Pick me, please, please pick me.
You can't come anymore.
Thank God.
I'm not thankful for you, so it's everyone else.
All right, guys. We'll see everyone next Friday, week from now.
Have a good weekend.
Bada boom. Oh, maybe not. It's a long weekend. Do we have alternate
Ooh.
plans? We didn't even think about this.
We'll figure it out.
We'll
We'll
discuss
We'll figure
that.
it out. We'll
We're-
let you know on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram. Bye.